All right, Ashley, I love Molly because she has all the goodies all the time. All right, a local business is serving up artsy desserts and custom cakes.
Yeah, let's get over to Molly Rill, who's live in Carmichael, checking out some of these sweet handmade creations. Molly, from the green to now eating some cake, you've had quite a morning.
Ashley, you guys, I have to tell you, I tend to be a little overly dramatic about things I'm excited about, and I feel like this excitement needs a warning label because I am about to burst with my excitement. Look at these cakes. This is all edible. Look at these incredible cakes, the flowers, the blackberries. Are these not the most beautiful works of art you have ever seen? So this is the work of Kelly, owner of Palette Cakes. And Kelly, for about a decade now, you have been just one of the most celebrated cake designers in our area. Her husband, Carlos, you are well known for your wedding cakes, for your event cakes. I mean, these are next level.
Thank you. What a hype. So yeah, definitely for the past, pretty much 10 years now, we were a licensed cottage food bakery, ran from home, making and specializing in wedding cakes featuring our handmade sugar flowers and quirky, playful design elements like flower applique and things like that. Finally, as of February, we got our bakery opened up. We have a brick and mortar now. But definitely something that I've always loved to do is cake design and working with couples and, making these really beautiful decorative, pieces of art for people to enjoy on their wedding day.
And they are pieces of art. If we could take a look up there too. I mean, that looks like tissue paper. Everything looks so real. And it must be so special for the two of you to be part of someone's big day. I have to say though, as someone who has been a fan of yours for a while, I saw that you're opening a brick and mortar in Carmichael, and I probably screamed. I mean, I probably screamed because finally we get to, those of us who are no longer getting married, we get to have some of the goods too. So talk about this brick and mortar, what you offer here, Carlos.
So what we offer is some artfully inspired desserts. We have, for example, like lemon tarts, cream puffs, as you can see there, Oreo cream puffs, and cupcakes. Of course, since we specialize in wedding cakes, the best way to provide to customers now, since we have retail, will be cupcakes. And of course, if you have like a late birthday party or family get together and stuff, we always have like 6-inch cakes available for you guys to come join.
Yeah. Oh, that's so beautiful. And Kelly, with your pastry background, I mean, it must be so fun for you to be creative, not just with the design, but with the actual pastries that you're offering.
Absolutely. It's so much fun getting to do this for the general public now. As we've talked about, we've always done, weddings, events, and, as much as we love those, it's really nice being able to have the day-to-day interactions on the weekends when we're open to the public and having fun with seasonal items for the case and changing things up. We try to do playful cupcake flavors that rotate each month, as well as cakes, and adjust some of our tarts and things like that seasonally, just to keep things exciting for our current clientele, or past couples that want to come in, and then the people that live around us and want to join us here.
Oh, and it must be so fun to see people's reactions when they come in here, see the cakes, see the desserts, and maybe even try it. Okay, you guys, the thing about me, a longtime fan, first-time eater of Palette Cakes. This is your very famous lemon tart.
Yeah, everybody loves the lemon tart. It's the go-to to try. It has a nice buttery lemon curd, a torched meringue on top. It's just to die for.
Go for it.
I love that you just took a bite.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm gonna get emotional about all of this. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's not just pretty. Somehow she makes it taste as good as it looks. Hey, Carlos, too, he's been baking away, too. Officially joined the team a few months ago. Congratulations. Okay, so they're open Friday to Sunday. Come.
Molly.
You want to come. Trust me. Yes.
I am there. Chocolate on chocolate and chocolate mousse, please.
Okay, you got it. Hey, I want to let you know, you see all these flowers. You're probably wondering, how in the world does she do that? Well, she is giving us a little sneak peek coming up in the next hour. She's going to show us how she designs and makes those flowers. It's going to blow my mind. But in the meantime, work up an appetite. Come visit them today, you guys. Palette Cakes here in Carmichael.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Great job. Well, do you want some dessert so beautiful it almost feels wrong to eat?
I do. Molly Rill has the hookup. She's live in Carmichael with an incredible pastry chef. Molly, good morning.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I mean, just take a look at this cake. You know, you want to call it picture perfect, but a picture does not do this justice at all. So this is the work of Kelly Velasquez of Palette Cakes. She has been designing wedding cakes for the better half of a decade, expertly so. She just opened, along with her husband, this beautiful brick and mortar here in Carmichael. But as you look at these cakes, you're probably thinking, how in the world does she do that? Everything on that cake is edible. Well, we are getting a glimpse. Kelly, good morning. You working away at your station. Okay, so these are all a huge process. You have some roses that you're working on right now. And tell us a little bit, as much as you can, because each one takes more than an hour. So we're really not dumbing it down, quickening it up for people.
No, absolutely. We do everything from like making our handmade gum paste, which is like a kind of like an elasticy fondant that we can get super, super thin. We color it, we roll it out, and then we start building our flowers. We make all types of flowers. I always say, like, you know, kind of options are limitless. Everything from peonies to roses. But they definitely take a lot of time. If we wanted to show like a full step-by-step process, we definitely need you here all day. But definitely, like, you know, everything is thinned out, that it's individually placed. This is definitely like, you know, an art form and kind of what makes Palette Cakes special. There's a lot of magic to it. So
you start with something like this, and this has been made by you, dyed by you, and then you roll it out, take this cutter. See, she has all these petals that from there, you like thin them out with that to get that texture. How many of these goes into a rose?
I would say you know, the average rose has anywhere from like 30 to 36 petals. So that would be anywhere from like, you know, 5, 6, 7 of these sets per rose. For like a ranunculus though, like even those little ones, they're small, but those take like 12 sets of 5. So, you know, it varies. And I think it's just, with sugar flowers, nothing's an exact science. It's definitely an art. You know, sometimes it needs 5, sometimes it needs 4. You kind of just follow the vibe of the rose itself and kind of let it decide when you're going to stop.
It's very impressive. Really quickly, you might wonder, okay, it must be very nervous to try to transfer those cakes. Carlos, just show us really quickly. This is the cake safe. So it's this box, it's insulated, and you just stick it right through there. Isn't that right?
Exactly. So for this box, is so perfect, especially it keeps during summer, it keeps the cake insulated, so it helps it to be cool. And pretty much how this works, kind of like you place the cake in there, you stick it down here, all right? So this stick will go through the cake all the way down, and you see that hole right there. It will go under, and then
just like that, your cake is safely transported, so you know it is in good hands. Hey, if you are thinking about getting engaged, thinking about getting married, maybe have your nails manicured every week, just in case, you'll want to follow her on Instagram. Book her as soon as possible, and if you just want something delicious and beautiful, hey, come on out to Carmichael here at Palette Cakes. Absolutely incredible. We'll send it back to you guys.
Molly, very kind of off topic, but to that point, I always wonder, what happens if you're not manicured and someone proposes and you want to show off that ring? You're like, ooh, it's this thing.
You are in trouble. Yeah. It's like, look.
Right. Punch you in the
We
face.
did it.
Exactly.
Thanks, Molly. Appreciate you. Oh, it's a girl thing, I guess.
It is.
It's a girl thing.
It is.